So if you guys are ready to shock the system with a shoulder workout, you guys better be ready for it. It's going to be working the front, side, and rear delt. Mostly the side and the rear delt because a lot of us are dominant in the front delt like me because of all the pressing exercises. You're actually going to work a lot of your front delt. So if you guys are ready for it, let's get into it. First exercise is going to be dumbbell lateral raises, but we're doing 10 sets of 20 with a 15-second break. Your shoulders are going to be on fire, probably around 4, 5, 6 sets, but push through it, 15-second break. And I like to use straps. I'm wearing Versa grips in this one just because you get that grip out of the way. You don't have to worry about your forearms burning or anything, so it's just isolating the shoulders. Now we got upright rows supersetted with one arm dumbbell press. Love this superset. We're doing 12 of the upright rows, then we're going on to 10 of each arm of the presses. Next up, we got external cable rotations. Now, I found that flaring my lat a little bit gives me a little bit more of a mind muscle connection with my rear delt. Love this exercise, guys. I can't tell you how much this exercise has helped me build my rear delt. So don't give up on this exercise if you don't feel it right away. Play around with the angles because this exercise works those rear delts like nothing I've ever done. And we're doing 5 sets between 12 and 20. Really just play around with the weight. Try to get that extreme burn going. Maybe do a little drop set, but just focus on trying to get that mind muscle connection with the rear delt. Now we have rope pulls. Now these are for the rear delt as well, but notice how I'm gripping it. Gripping it like this is going to take the bicep out of the way, so you're not pulling with your biceps. You want to pull with that rear delt. And we're going about halfway through the exercise, pausing for a split second, and then going all the way through. So if you notice my reps, I kind of pause before I get close to my forehead, and then I go all the way through. Next up, we have reverse flies on the pec deck. We're going to be doing 4 sets between 12 and 15. Try to keep that tension on the rear delt the whole time. You don't have to go all the way back, and you don't have to go all the way, to where the weight touches. Next, we have sideways incline dumbbell lateral raises. Now, we want to start this exercise slow. We want to make it harder, not easier. So as soon as you have the dumbbell in the bottom of the exercise, start very slow and work your way up. And you want to stop at the top right before the tension leaves the shoulders. And we're doing 4 sets of 12. You don't need heavy weight for this. I think I'm only using like 10 pounds. This last exercise is an extreme burnout. We're doing dumbbell lateral raises on an incline. You do 10 reps, and then you sit up, you do 10 reps. Then you stand up and you do 10 reps. And then you put your elbows at 90 degrees, kind of put the dumbbell in front of your body, and you do 10 reps. Then you put the weight down, and you look at a clock, and you do 1 minute of standing shoulder rotations. So the first set you go forward, and then the last set we go backwards with the rotations. Now this last exercise is optional. It's just shrugs, and it's not going to be working the delts, it's going to be working the traps. Now I like to do this exercise at the end of shoulder day, not the end of back day, because my back day is before shoulder day. And if my traps are really fatigued before I train shoulders, I've found that I lose a little bit of my performance in my lateral raises and everything because I'm feeling it literally in my traps and not my delts. Alright guys, I really hope you liked the workout. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. I put a lot of time and effort into designing really good shoulder workouts because I'm all about symmetry, I'm all about balance. And when I first started lifting, arm day was my favorite day. And I would do shoulders, I would do legs, I would do everything. I never skipped a day, but my arms just blew up. They just got really big, and it's a good problem to have. Some people are like, man, I wish I had that problem. but it just threw my physique off. So I actually stopped training arms for like 2 years just to let my shoulders catch up a little bit. And now I'm kind of implementing arms back in, but still triceps. I don't even train triceps because they just, when they get massive, you can't even see my rear delt anymore. So I really encourage you guys to take a look at your physique and figure out your weak points and go from there. You know, don't just, you know, wing it and say, oh, I'm gonna do legs today. If legs are your, you know, you do legs 3 times a week and you love legs and all you do is heavy squat. You know, if you're trying to bodybuild, if you're trying to, you know, get the visual down, you know, bodybuilding and photo shoots and stuff like that, you really have to analyze your physique and see your weak points. And even though arm day was my favorite day to train, I had to, you know, stop doing arms because it just threw off my physique. So hope you guys like this video. Leave some comments down below if anything that you guys want to see. I have a natural bodybuilding show coming up this weekend, so I'm going to be filming that. I'm going to be doing a behind the scenes footage on that. So super stoked about that. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss anything. But I think that's it. I'm also going to Puerto Rico here after this week, after my bodybuilding show, and I'll try to do another behind the scenes video of my Puerto Rico trip. You know, I'll switch it up and make it different than the last video. But yeah, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.